Well, hello, and welcome, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, to another exclusive conversation with yours truly, Miss Jazzy. I have some exciting information that I cannot wait to share with all of you, wherever you're chimed in the world, for an upcoming event that is going to be spearheaded by a mother-daughter duo. I mean, it has been such an amazing experience to just watch this unfold right before my very eyes online. And personally knowing this mother and daughter, I mean, what better combo duo to make it happen than none other than Miss Volori along with her daughter Alan'a. And so for those of you that are here, share this opportunity with other mothers, other aunties and grandmas and godmommies and, you know, your neighbors and your church aunties and all those good folks that could really be a part of something that is going to be a movement globally, I can foresee. So I'm talking about the Girls Academy. It is going to be amazing. The Girls Academy SC, the Girls Academy SC.org is the website that tonight I'm going to have an exclusive conversation with the founders and the visionaries behind this amazing event that is coming right here to the upstate of South Carolina on Saturday, May the 24th. So you get to hear all about it. And I have this honor to bring around my good friend, because, you know, when I think about what she has done just in her career path of, you know, globally, internationally, being, you know, a woman empowerment, women empowerment, those in leadership, being able to pour into women. So to see this nonprofit come to fruition, Miss Volori, welcome. I'm so happy for you and what you are doing, walking, of course, in your purpose and your calling, continue to do what you've been doing for many years now. But being able to do this alongside with your daughter, listen, congratulations to you. But I definitely want to just give you an opportunity right now for people that are watching, kind of set the foundation to help them to understand what the Girls Academy SC is all about.
Okay, thank you, Stephanie. Thank you for that awesome introduction. Those of you that are not familiar with who I am, my name is Volori Thornton. I'm originally from Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. I have migrated to South Carolina in 1997. I've been here since then. South Carolina is essentially my home. A little bit about my background. I have one daughter, I have one dog, and I have one husband. So I'm one and done in everything I do. And like Stephanie said, I have had the opportunity, you know, sometimes we go through life and we try to make things happen. We push really hard to make things happen. And at that time in my life, I was trying to make something happen. And the Lord told me that season is over. It's time for you to do something you've never walked in before. Was I kind of uncomfortable and hesitant? Absolutely. But God opened the door for me. I remember I was at the airport. Someone bumped into me. She said, God is setting you up so that you can speak to women globally, all over. And I remember someone else bumped into me. And I turned around to see, you know, this woman. She was absolutely gone. So I know it was ordained to go ahead and bring this to fruition. He said, you're going to get paid for it. You're going to speak into people's lives. So therefore, I know within my heart that I am fulfilling my purpose. When it comes to the Girls Academy, Alan'a and I have been talking about it for years. I want to say probably since 2008. That is a long time ago. And the Lord said, you know what? We're missing it. We're missing the ball. We have mothers that are working and don't have time to pour into their daughters. The Girls Academy is something that is going to go so far beyond. It's bigger than Alan'a and I, okay? The Lord put it on our heart to just go ahead, launch it, And so we were hesitant because we were thinking, how do we do this? Where do we move forward? What pieces do we need to connect and put together? But you know, when God tells you something and tells you to move on it, he sends everything you need for it to come to fruition. So here we are in 2025 launching the Girls Academy. From the Girls Academy, we will have the Mother-Daughter Conference, and we're excited. We're on fire. We're just elated because this is coming to fruition.
Listen, I'm just over here like, ah! I wish I had my pom pom, honey. I would be celebrating right alongside of you all the way through. I've been watching you guys from afar, but to see you pressing through. And you mentioned your only daughter. I'm an only daughter to my mom too.
You
So I'm
are.
so excited though to see you guys work together. So I want to give you an opportunity to also introduce your daughter, who also is no stranger to the upstate. I know she's definitely engaged. She's, working alongside. When I see her with her goddaughters and those that I know she's bringing smiles to their faces, pouring into them. I've worked alongside serving with her. So again, Alan'a, for those who may not know your one and only daughter, take an opportunity to introduce her for us.
I certainly will. Thank you. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, everyone who's connected to us this evening, I would like to introduce my one and only daughter to you, Alan'a Thornton. She is phenomenal. She is powerful. She is engaged. She is a godly woman. She has wisdom. She goes beyond to serve. She is a phenomenal woman. Anything she puts her hands to, it turns to gold. Being connected to her is so powerful. And those of you that know her and are connected to her, I'm not just saying this because I'm her mother. I'm saying this because she is a phenomenal woman that I happen to raise and I happen to be connected to. So she is powerful. She has taken the gifts that God has given her and she has taken them to another level. She's powerful. She's motivated. She is a phenomenal woman. My daughter, Alan'a Thornton.
Whoa, welcome to the exclusive conversation, sis. I mean, to hear those words, though, come from your mother. Oftentimes it's a matter of, you want to hear the father's voice to be able to affirm you. But when you can hear the nurturer behind who you have become as a woman, how does that make you feel, Alan'a? How does that really make you feel to hear those words?
You know what? I am beyond moved right now. I am so very grateful. My mother is definitely my best friend. I can definitely attest to that. And to hear her say those words, I just got a little emotional because to just know that my mother is proud of me, but she instilled all the things, the characteristics, the morals, the values inside of me. And I'm just really a reflection of who she is. And I'm just very grateful that she was able to introduce me. I love being with her, but I also can attest too, there have been times that we haven't always been on the same page. And that's another reason why the Girls Academy is so important and the Mother-Daughter Conference is so important, because those relationships can have challenges, but also you can have tools to heal those relationships. So to hear my mom introduce me, I'm elated. I'm very grateful. I got a little emotional just hearing her say that because she has seen my goods, my bads, and my ugly. And I am so very grateful for my mother.
Well, listen, the relationship that you all display, that is such a healthy dynamic to be able to, for one, share and be authentic and real. Like these are real life situations. I'm looking at your branding, like, helping women to understand that their story, like our story, matters, right? And so when I looked at your mission to empower the girl and embrace the woman, Alan'a, talk about that so people can really truly understand, because again, we're having an exclusive conversation with the founders and visionaries. The mother-daughter duo, Ms. Volori and Alan'a, have come to share with all of us what's happening on May the 24th. But let's talk about that motto.
Yeah, so the motto is really about understanding that girls have a special and unique sense of who they are, but they might not always understand who they are when they're young. However, in the Girls Academy, we want to, encourage the girl. We want the girl to understand that she is powerful, she is unique, she is divine. But then we want her to evolve to be embraced as a woman. And that's very challenging because we have society breaking down women. We have society saying that you can't be feminine, or have society that you're too strong. And there's a lot of negativity about being a woman, but we have to help our girls cultivate what it means to be a girl, and then what it means to evolve into a woman. And that's what we're really wanting to focus on in the Girls Academy.
Well, when I think about the relationship of the mother-daughter, one thing that you mentioned is her being your best friend. But there may be some young girls and mothers that relationship has been severed, or there's not the closeness there. Maybe there's that daughter that does not consider, that mother as their best friend. So listen, whether you're the grandma, the auntie, the godmama, however you fall into the dynamic of being a part of a young lady's life, and we're talking about ages 13 and up, right? So what does that look like for someone to say, hey, I really want to be a part of this? It may not be my mother. What would be your words of encouragement to say, it doesn't matter what that relationship looked like, we still want to have you experience to be a part of that?
Yeah, definitely. So I can definitely attest to my mother and I did not have always the best relationship. She might be my best friend now, but there were some times where we didn't have a good relationship. I can attest to when I was 16, 17, around that age frame, my mom was my worst enemy. We did not get along at all. And then there was another separation that happened after that. When I was about 26, 27, I was purchasing my first home. There was a lot of disconnect. There was a lot of challenges because my mom didn't know how to release me into adulthood. I was very independent. I was in a full-blooded relationship, and my mom struggled with releasing me into adulthood, even though my father instilled in me the qualities to be an adult and to be independent. So what I would encourage young girls who might not have a great relationship, it's okay. Come anyways. Because we do have scholarships for girls and mothers who can't afford it. So please reach out to us if you are not able to afford the tickets. We don't want you to stop that. We don't want that to stop you from coming. And also too, if you work on yourself and you have somebody who is willing to pour into you that might not be your mother. Like, I'm a mentor to many young girls. I've been a mentor since I was in college. And I understand that there are not always great mothers. We always give men a bad rap of like, oh, that's a horrible baby daddy, or he's not present in the life. There are a lot of mothers who are not present in their daughters' lives. But you can have somebody as a mentor like myself or my mother or the community that we have around the Girls Academy to step in that place and be a mentor for you and be that mother, to be that advocate for you. And then also there are moms out there who need assistance with, how do I communicate with my daughter? How do I get through to her? Because we are living in a different age and time, but that's why we're having this conference, because we want women, girls to understand that it's okay to be different. It's okay to be unique, and it's okay not to have the best relationship, but we're going to give you the tools to have a better relationship and to implement that in your personal life.
I love it. So listen, bringing Miss Volori back around, because again, I was like, the fact that we're having an exclusive conversation, let's talk about the name, the Girls Academy SC. Now, when I saw that, I was like, maybe it's going to be a Girls Academy North Carolina, Philadelphia, Georgia. I see where y'all coming, right? But let's talk about the name, ladies. How did y'all actually come up with the name, and when did you really say, yeah, this is going to be it?
We have been thinking about this for, like I told you before, sometimes, Stephanie, and the audience. How can we reach young ladies? How can we help cultivate them? How can we help them evolve into women? How can we give them the tools, the skills, and the techniques that they need to move forward? And so we kept thinking, are we going to do the Women's Academy? Are we going to do, and the word academy means brilliance or leadership. So we came up with the Girls Academy, and we tagged SC on it because the Lord told us to. So we don't know if it's going to be a Girls Academy NC, because there's one thing about life. No need to reinvent the wheel. If somebody has already started the wheel turning, why not just implement it and duplicate it and move forward? So that's how we came up with the name, the Girls Academy SC, so that we can differentiate ourselves from, there are other girls academies out there, but there was not a Girls Academy SC. And not only you, but other people have prophesied and said, you have no idea. This is bigger than you and Alan'a. This is going to go far. And so I'm receiving that. And that's how we came up with the name. We prayed about it, put it on the table. God said, this is what we're going to do. This is what we're going to name it. And we moved forward, got our EIN, go ahead and registered it with the state, the IRS. So we are a full-blown nonprofit organization ready to serve our community.
That is so exciting. You know, I am so elated for the both of you because I remember hearing about this like some years ago, and then to see that it's come full circle. You're really about to birth this into the earth with the official very first mother-daughter conference. I was reading about, you're going to have guest speakers, of course, you're going to have workshops, and this is going to be held at the Prisma Welcome Center right here in Greenville. I think it's 111 Welborn Street in Greenville. So I know we've got the ticket link. We will definitely drop that in the comments. So for those of you that are watching, hearing all about this exclusive conversation with the founders and the visionaries behind this Girl Academy SC, you don't want to miss it. You don't want to not be a part of it. So if maybe by chance you cannot be in attendance, I want to implore you to support in other ways. Help to get the word out. Maybe be willing to sponsor a mother and daughter to be able to attend this conference. I can assure you that it will be life-changing. So Alan'a, when we think about the workshop breakouts, I know we don't want to give them all the sauce, but what can someone anticipate that will come and be a part of the workshop breakouts?
Well, that's a great question. So we really have put a lot of thought into this. So just a little background really quick. So my mother and I are both motivational speakers. My mother is a corporate trainer. She has spoken for many years, a plethora of years. She also has taught etiquette classes for 20 to 30 years. So she has an extensive background on training and speaking. Myself as well, I have a background in speaking as well, but we are also certified life coaches. So we have done the training, we've done the research. And so we really wanted to focus on breakout sessions. So that's going to be the first portion of our conference. And the breakout sessions will have mothers in one room, and then we'll have daughters in another room. And my mother is going to speak to the mothers first, and I'll speak to the daughters, and then we're going to switch. And then after that, we'll have a little break, and then we'll have lunch. And we were also going to have a panel discussion. So we'll have different mother-daughter dynamics of different age ranges so we can hear from them. The conference is called Her Story, Our Story, celebrating the mother-daughter relationship. What does that mean? Her story, our story. We want to hear from the daughter. We want to hear from the mother, and we want to be able to celebrate that relationship together. So that's why we're bringing a dynamic panel, and we'll share, later on. We're not going to tell all the guest speakers right now, but we want, people to know that it's not just about us, it's bigger than us. And my mother mentioned that before. And then we're going to wrap it up with some health tools, because we are in a state of mental health crisis, and we understand that there's a lot of anxiety and there's a lot of depression going on right now. But there are ways that you can get out of depression and anxiety. And I am a testament to being in a deep depression and having anxiety and panic attacks. So I know what it means to go through adversity and what it means to go through having those really bad and dark times. So we want to give these young girls, and we want to give these adult daughters and these mothers and grandmothers and stepmoms the tools to be able to handle those challenges. So we're going to have some health professionals there, some therapists. We're going to have some other nonprofit organizations that have been through some challenging things in their life. But we want to make sure that this is a community event. This is not just an event, but this is an experience. And you're going to walk away with tools to help you better have a better relationship with your mother or your daughter and those around you. Because when you start working on yourself, you end up being better for all the people around you as well.
Oh, listen, calling all mothers, calling all daughters, calling all aunties and grandmas and godmamas and the aunties at the church and anybody that would fill that role for you. Listen, you do not want to miss this event. But again, for those of you that may feel that maybe you're not worthy to come, maybe you can't afford to come, listen, I implore you to reach out to girlsacademysc.org, the girlsacademysc.org. They also mentioned they have some possible scholarships that could be helpful for those of you that may feel that you want to be there, but maybe can't, maybe your money looking a little funny. And then for those of you that are watching, get your tickets today, because I know space will be limited. And this is the very first of many to come. I mean, I always say there will never be another first. So when you can be a part of the groundbreaking, you know, the birthing into the earth, the inaugural of what you will continue to do, I'm just excited for anybody that will continue to support your vision as well as your mission. So I know you guys have been hitting the ground running. I've seen you all across the upstate doing interviews and, you know, plugging it in through social media. So again, Miss Volori, I'm sure you've got some sponsors, you've got people that are volunteering to be a part of this. You know, some people that may be wanting to find out how can they serve, like what is your immediate need for the ask of the community and what they could really do to support this movement.
We have really, thanks, Stephanie. We have connected with a lot of businesses, a lot of organizations, also nonprofit organizations. But our need is to really come support the vision, support a mother, support a daughter. We have a lot of needs out there. And so any way you could be a part of this wonderful movement, like you said, there will never be a first. The Lord put on our heart when we launched it, this is going to run for 10 years. We're going to run it for 10 years. So there's plenty of opportunity to get connected, support the vision, support a mother, a daughter, or a mother and a daughter. So just plug in, and we would appreciate your help, your service, and whatever you can do to help this come to fruition.
Listen, I always tell people there's multiple ways that you can serve, whether it's giving of your time, your talent, or your money. One of those three ways can definitely continue to help to push forth the vision of what this mother-daughter duo is doing. So, Volori, I want to give you an opportunity. There's a mother watching right now, and I want you to be able to, just in a few moments, to be able to encourage them, to let them know, for one, that they're not alone, right? And for two, as Alan'a mentioned, to be able to come and be a part of the experience will ensure them that they're going to walk away not only feeling better as the mother that they are, but also having some tools and resources that they could use to continue to, you know, build up who they are as women, right?
Right. As a mother, we have to look at it like this. Sometimes the mother-daughter relationship is very, very stressful, only because the mother looks at the daughter as a direct reflection of who she is. So instead of looking at the daughter, pull up your shirt, your pants are too tight, your skirt is too short, have a conversation with her. And I mean, there are times when you are the parent, because I'm no longer parenting Alan'a. I will always be her mother, but I'm not parenting her anymore. So we have to come to terms, when do I separate from being the parent to also just being the mother? And I want to encourage each and every mother out there. You can get the tools, you can get the skills. Even if you did not have a dynamic, wonderful relationship with your mother, break the curse, start over again, and cultivate the relationship with your daughter or your daughters to come, or your nieces, or whoever you have a relationship with, because there is help. We're going to strengthen relationships. We're going to also help these young women, once they are cultivating their relationships, how to stay in relationships, how to become a wife, how to stay in a role as a mother. Because when I was growing up, I saw the role of a mother, a wife, a father, and a husband. Some people have never saw their roles. They've never seen them ever before. And so when they get in these roles, they're not sure how to maneuver in them. So I want to encourage each and every mother out there. We're here for you. The tools are here. And like Alan'a said earlier, work on yourself. When you begin to work on yourself and understand who you are, whose you are, what you want to do, and how you want to do it, you will find that it's easy to maneuver in all types of relationships and all types of environments. That's the information and then the encouragement I have for the mothers out there.
I feel like I'm already at the mother-daughter conference, honey. Thank you so much just for that word of encouragement, because you never know what people are truly going through, right? You know, and oftentimes as a daughter, sometimes you don't really feel comfortable or confident enough that you can go to the mother. And oftentimes they confide in the auntie or, you know, the school counselor or whatever that looks like. So Alan'a, bringing you back around, you know, there may be that young daughter, the young girl that will maybe somehow through see this and just being able to, maybe they be the one to share this opportunity with their mother. How would you encourage them to be able to go about saying, hey, mom, you know, is this something maybe we could be a part of? Speak to those young girls that would be willing to come and experience the Girls Academy SC Mother-Daughter Conference.
Yes. So I would just encourage the young ladies out there and the adult daughters out there too, just to say, you know what? Hey, mom, it's Mother's Day month. How about we go to the mother-daughter conference? I would like to gift you, or maybe, you know, we can go together. You know, let's work on our relationship. Hey, there's something fun we can do because we're going to have a good time.
Yeah.
It's not, yes, we're going to heal some relationships and we're going to get some tools, but we're going to have fun. We're going to laugh. We're going to dance. We're going to have a good time because anything my mother and I do, we always have fun, but we also heal at the same time. So I would just encourage that young lady out there and just say, you know, just share it with your mom or tell your dad if your father is in the home, hey, can you buy these tickets for us? Because I would like us to go. I think mom needs to hear this because I want her to understand me. Because the biggest thing about the relationships is that the daughter has a voice too.
Yeah.
She wants to be heard. She wants to be understood. And sometimes moms, as you're mothering, and I'm not a mother yet, but I know this with my mother, is that she sometimes didn't hear me. She didn't understand who I was, and she didn't understand that I was changing. So I'm not your little girl anymore. My mother said it earlier. She's not parenting me. She's going to be my mother forever, and I will always have respect for her. But she also has respect for me too, because in that relationship, it goes both ways. But I have to learn that my mother is an authority figure. But as I continue to grow and evolve, I'm a grown woman now. Mm-hmm. So our relationship shifts and change. And we know statistics state at age 13, that's when daughters and mothers' relationships actually change. It's about a 65% change when the disconnect starts. And it can end up growing and become massive where there's a huge problem and disconnect. Or it can end up, you know, utilizing tools or programs or some therapy to help bring that relationship to heal and get better moving forward. Because remember, what you do now with your mother and daughter reflects what you do in the future with your daughter when you eventually have some daughters of your own. So I would just encourage those young girls, go out there and say, hey, mom, let's just go to this conference. Let's just do a mother-daughter date. You know, let's get out there and have some fun. Let's do something out of the ordinary because the upstate doesn't have any mother-daughter conferences. There's a lot of mother events, but there's not mother-daughter conferences. We've definitely done our research on that. So I would just encourage them, hey, get your dad out there to help you out, or maybe an uncle or a cousin or somebody who might sponsor you guys, or say, you know what, mom, I think this would be great if we could go.
Well, it is going down on Saturday, May the 24th. It's going to be held at the Prisma Welcome Center right in the heart of downtown Greenville. So calling all mothers, calling all daughters, calling all aunties and grandmas and godmommies and, you know, the fairy godmamas and all those people that are part of your life that you can experience this together. So whether it's a couple of you coming with your mom, whatever that looks like, however that dynamic that you can come experience. I'm calling this a movement because I truly believe from this very first event, there will be many, many more to come. And I know you guys have a vision, Volori, of what the next event probably is even going to look like. I was thinking in my mind, is there an exclusive announcement about the upcoming events to come? Or how can people stay plugged in, of course, to find out more about what you guys are doing with this mother-daughter conference and to also maybe be in the know about upcoming events? How can they follow you?
Go ahead, Alan'a.
Yeah, so we're on all social media platforms. We're on Facebook, Instagram, and LinkedIn as the Girls Academy SC. We also have our website that's actually streaming at the bottom of this chat today. It's the girlsacademysc.org. So we'll be posting events that are coming up. We also have a lot coming through the pipeline. So we're very excited to be a part of our community, to be pouring into the girls, to be pouring into the mothers as well. But also just stay connected. I will be sending out newsletters soon. And once we have the conference, we'll start sending out more newsletters so people can be in the know and sign up. And we do also have a registration link for actually signing up for the Girls Academy to get your daughters involved. The girls' ages are from ages 13 to 20. The reason why we have it up to 20 is because we believe girls that are in college, I have some mentees already in college, they still need guidance. Yeah. They still need a mentor in their life and somebody who's willing to pour into them. Even though they're going out into the world, they still need that guidance. So just letting you guys know there's a lot coming through the pipeline, but stay connected to us, follow us on social media platforms, and get connected on our website. So thank you guys.
Yeah. And then, it makes me think about just knowing how you two, as a mother-daughter duo, like host things even at your home. This is so you too. So if you guys have never been able to be in the presence of this loving, caring, spirited women of God, listen, this mother-daughter conference, you want to make sure that you are in the building, right? That you can be a part of the workshops, you can be a part of the giveaways, you can be a part of the dancing and the funs, whether you laugh, whether you cry, whether you network, and be able to amend and make relationships that can truly last a lifetime. I'm so excited again for what you all are doing. So whether you are a youth ministry within the church that you can maybe get your young girls to be a part of it, whether you serve the youth as a part of a nonprofit or an agency that you already have, if it's a matter of busing up or carpooling in some of the girls from the neighborhoods that that this experience can really allow them to be a part of something that has never been experienced or even witnessed before. I want to take an opportunity to say, listen, support the vision, sign up to see how you can volunteer. I, Miss Jazzy, want to make myself available to you ladies, or part of this Girls Academy, however I can serve to be a part of what you're doing. Y'all got my number, like plug me in to see how I can also serve. So I would love for many more of you that are seeing this tonight, today, or wherever you are when you will watch this, that you'll be able to say, you know what, I want to be a part of that as well. So again, for someone that's looking to be a part of what you're doing, how they can get plugged in. I mean, this upcoming event, May 24th, it's going down. It's like what, from 11 a.m. to 4, right? Mm-hmm. All right. So that is a great bulk of your day to be able to know you're going to walk away healed, fed, loved on, cared for. So Miss Alan'a, again, for the young girls that are watching, I want to give you an opportunity to speak life into them and to help them to understand that they're not having to do life alone, that, whether it's their mother or whether they come in and allow you all to mother on them, if they want to be a part of this, maybe even without their mother, that someone could sponsor and be their mother that day, what would you say to them?
I would say, one, you are absolutely beautiful. You are unique and you are divine. You are a gift from God. You are more than enough. You are validated. No man, no woman can validate you, but you validate yourself. Yeah. And just know that there are people who can love on you. And it doesn't matter if you're not from a good environment. It doesn't matter if nobody cares about you in your environment, because there are women in this room right here at the mother-daughter conference who will love on you, who will show you that you matter and will give you the love and the attention that you might have been missing. And just know that there are a lot of millionaires and there are a lot of billionaires out there who were once homeless, who were from the hood, didn't have a good environment, but they persevered. And sometimes it goes outside. You have to go outside your environment to get the love and the nurturing and the tools to be successful. Everybody doesn't have the same playing cards, and we know that. Life is not fair. Life will never be fair. But what you have, You can change the trajectory of your life. And I just want to let you know, young, beautiful woman, you are validated. You can come to the conference and we're going to love on you and we're going to have an amazing time. And just know that you're going to have people in your corner who are willing to fight for you and go to bat for you and help you through the challenges of life. And if you deal with some struggles, if you deal with some attitudes, that's okay, because we're okay with that, because we are more than happy to help you elevate and get to the next level. So
I love it. Listen, honey, let me sign up for this conference. For those of you that are watching, listen, I'm having an exclusive conversation with the dynamic mother-daughter duo, Miss Alan'a and Miss Volori. And I'm telling you what you guys have allowed the Lord to use you at a time such as this. It is necessary. And I'm so happy for what you're doing to make a difference and impact the lives of really all people, right? Because when you have a healthy mother-daughter duo, the home is healthy, right? So, but Laura, there may be some ladies that are watching. Maybe they don't have any biological children of their own, and they somehow still want to maybe be a part of this. I mean, I would definitely not say that you would turn anyone away, whether they came as a mother-daughter duo.
Yeah.
Speak to the women that are watching right now that they don't have that biological. Maybe they can't get their nieces to come. Like, welcoming them in. Why would they also too want to be a part of this conference?
Absolutely. Thank you, Stephanie. I want to talk to you women out there. It's okay. You may not have any biological children, because I have several friends that do not have biological children, but that does not mean you are not a mother, okay? You may not have birthed a child, but most women out here have mothering tendencies. They have nurturing tendencies, because that's how God designed us. And I want to encourage each and every one of you, if you do not have your own biological child, I want to invite you to come to the conference, get the tool you need. You don't know what God has in store for you down the road. I want to tell you that you could be encouraged. You can be an encouragement to someone. You don't know what the cards are for you. You don't know what God has for you. If you come to the conference, don't feel like, oh, woe is me, I'm motherless. No, yay is me, I'm powerful. Yay is me, I can do all things through Christ. Yay is me, if I come to this conference, you don't know if God may connect you to someone that doesn't have a mother that's at that conference. So you may not have that biological child, but there may be someone there that does not have their mother there. So I want to encourage each and every one of you women that may not have birthed a child. You are still a mother. You still have nurturing skills. You still have power in you. So I want to encourage you, come to the conference, come and get filled, come and get over just joy. It's going to be such a movement. It's going to be an experience. It is going to be so much fun. I want to encourage you to come with an open mind and receive what God has for you.
I love it. Ladies, listen, what an amazing, just an overview of what anyone can expect when they are going to show up on Saturday, May the 24th. It is going down at the Prisma Welcome Center. It's 111 Welborn Street in Greenville. It's 11 a.m. to 4 p.m. It is going to be a power-packed day full of love, care, healing, laughter, dancing, workshops, giveaways. You never know. All I know is y'all just need to be in the building. Let them know yours truly, Miss Jazzy, that you heard about it through this platform and sharing with all of you. So again, ladies, because again, this is a mother-daughter duo, and you get to be able to do this as a mother-daughter duo and being able to present what you have been doing, like you said, as a life coach, as a corporate speaker, you know, the things that I know personally will be able to pour into the women, the young girls that will be a part of this experience. What, Alan'a, will be your final words of encouragement? Again, why the mother-daughter conference and why now?
Yes, so I would say the time is now. We have the government, the school system, social media saying you don't need your mother. You don't need to listen to your mother. but we know that we need our mothers. And daughters, we know that we need you as well. And so this is a time to get loved on, to feel validated, to really enjoy just your presence at the mother-daughter conference. So we want mothers and daughters and those aunties and stepmoms and guardians out there to really just come and have a phenomenal time, because this is going to be something that is an experience that you will never, ever experience in another place. But we're going to bring all the excitement, all the healing that needs to be there that day, and just come with an open heart and an open mind. We are so excited to have you. And we do have a special announcement to share with you guys in just a few minutes. So I would love to share that with you in just a minute, but we would love to have you guys.
Oh, a special announcement. I don't know. Y'all are hearing it exclusively right here with the conversation. Yours truly, Miss Jazz. I don't know. London let a little cat out the bag a little bit. So again, Volori, I mean, I know it just overjoys your heart to be able to hear the wisdom, the nuggets of what your daughter, your one and only daughter, is being able to pour into others, because again, you know, they don't fall too far from the tree. So thank you for being the woman of God that you are. I know you to be a praying woman. I know you are an encourager for what you do to help so many, that, you know, having that servant's heart. And this gives you another space of serving for this mother-daughter conference that's going to take place on Saturday, May 24th, which is literally 1 month from now, in other words, right? And it's going to be showtime. I want you to give your heart's desire again for those women, those young girls that will show up, because again, it had to start with a vision. You've written it down, you've made it plain. Now that you've run with it, what do you again anticipate for anyone that will come and be a part of the event for this mother-daughter conference?
I believe in my heart that whoever comes to the conference, they will leave there empowered. Sometimes a lot of people are walking around looking great, but deep down inside, a lot of people are hurting. And if you are one of those people that may come in here looking fabulous, and deep down inside, your heart is broken, I promise you, you will walk away healed. I promise you, you will walk away with the tools that you need to move forward. And I said this earlier, not only is it cultivating and strengthening the mother-daughter conference, the mother-daughter relationship, it's also helping you cultivate other relationships, because once you work on yourself, and once you are clear about who you are, what you want to do, how you want to do it, then you can navigate through life a lot easier, because you have the tools that you need. We're going to focus on soft skills. Your hard skills are great, but you cannot do anything in life unless you have the soft skills. Our Girls Academy is going to work diligently. And when we set up the Leadership Academy, we're going to offer soft skills. We're going to offer etiquette classes, cooking classes, AI classes. So we're going to cover just about everything. Once you come to the conference, you're going to get all the tools that you need to navigate through life. Is it going to stop there? Absolutely not. We're going to continue. So grab your mother, your daughter, your stepmother, your godmother, your guardian, whomever. I want to speak to each and every one of you out there. Come to the Mother-Daughter Conference. You will be elated. It is a movement. It is excitement. It is going to change your life and how you look at relationships and how you navigate through relationships. We look forward to seeing you guys.
Well, listen, I could not have fathomed in my mind to think, because again, I was trying to not do too much research. I really wanted to hear from your heart. So from my heart to your heart, I feel the passion behind what you ladies are doing. Let me say on behalf of the people, the mothers, the daughters, the fathers, the brothers, the sisters, everybody, thank you. Thank you for taking up the mantle of being able to walk and run with this vision to help so many women and young girls. And I know that this will truly be an impactful experience for those of you that will come and be a part of this mother-daughter conference. It is going down on Saturday, May 24th. It's going to be at the Prisma Welcome Center. You can go to the girlsacademysc.org Find out all that you need to know, but you've heard it exclusively. Now, you mentioned, Alan'a, about, you're going to tell us a little something for this exclusive conversation. What you got for us, honey?
So we just wanted to announce we are giving away 2 free tickets to a mother-daughter dynamic. And how do you enter? Drum roll. So you have to tag on our social media page 3 powerful women. That can be girls, daughters, mothers. We just mentioned, stepmoms, any guardians, anybody who is significant in your life that you would like to come to the conference with you. That's rule number 1. Tag 3 powerhouse women on the post. The second option the second rule to enter in is to follow us on Instagram, Facebook, or LinkedIn. So whatever social media platform you have, follow the Girls Academy SC, either on Instagram, Facebook, or LinkedIn. So that's how you'll be able to enter in. We'll be running it for about 2 weeks, and we'll announce the winners on Tuesday, May 6th at 12 p.m. So we want you guys to enter in for the 2 free tickets that we will be giving away to a mother-daughter dynamic. So tag your friends, and even in this post today or any of the posts online, we need you to tag 3 powerful women, and we need you to follow us on Facebook, LinkedIn, and Instagram. So thank you guys.
Okay, now, I want somebody that I know to win. So ladies, y'all have to follow the instructions. Y'all heard it. So I'm imploring all of you, wherever you're watching all over the world, I want you to go to the Girls Academy SC on Facebook, on Instagram, on LinkedIn, and tag 3 or more powerful women to make them aware of what's happening and what they're doing to impact and change the lives of these young girls and ladies. And then you got to make sure, right? Listen, all I know is whatever you got to do to win. I want somebody to say, well, I was on Miss Jazzy's exclusive conversation, and that's how I found out about it. But make sure, ladies and gentlemen, that you are connected. Stay plugged in. Again, thank you, Alan'a. Thank you, Miss Volori, for what you ladies are doing to impact that mother-daughter relationship, that duo, changing the mindset, caring and loving on them. So we appreciate you. We're going to be praying for you. But I'm serious. I really want to volunteer and stay plugged in. I'm going to continue to help get the word out as well, okay? So that's our mother-daughter duo. It has been an amazing time of just hearing more about the passion and vision behind what these ladies are doing. So mark your calendars. May 24th, May 24th, May 24th. That will be the Mother's Day month, right? So why not be a part of the experience of what they're doing when it comes to these workshops, to be able to pour into these young girls, and even as far as registering to be a part of the Girls Academy SC. Listen, here's my ask again. For those of you that are under the sound of my voice, you can do 1 or 2 or 3 things, if not all of the above. You can spread the word. Get the word out. Let people know that the Girls Academy SC is here, and it is officially launching on May the 24th. If you cannot be a part of that day because it's 11 a.m. to 4 p.m., listen, sponsor for someone else to go, right? So whether it's the use of your time that you can be there, or maybe you can serve in a capacity that you can volunteer, find out how you can get plugged in and how you can assist to continue to build up women. Because I do believe, as their motto says, when they can be able to empower the girl, you can embrace the woman. That's my time. It's been absolutely amazing. Make sure you go to the Girls Academy SC and find out more about them. Follow them on all social media platforms. And I can't wait to find out who's going to win those 2 free tickets. I love you guys. Have an amazing rest of your time. And know that May 24th is around the corner. And I can't wait for all of you to be in the building and say, y'all found out because Miss Jazzy had an exclusive conversation with the founders and the visionaries of the Girl SC. Listen, the Girls Academy SC.org. That's the website. Shout out to you again, Miss Volori and Alan'a. I am so proud of you ladies. I love you guys.